Hi, I am Jorge H. Galvan Diaz from Mexico City, Mexico. This assignment for Lesson 6, Week 7 of Introduction to Music Production at Cursera by Berklee. The topic explained the usage of the 5 most important synthesis modules: oscillator, filter, amplifier, envelope, and LFO. Basic components of a synthesizer. 1. Oscillator generates sound. 2. Filter changes tone harmonics content. 3. Amplifier controls volume. 4. Envelope ADSR controls attack, decay, sustain, release. 5. LFO low frequency oscillator, you can't hear it, but modifies a parameter. The 5-element synth. Subtractive synthesis usually starts with a waveform containing lots of harmonics. Then we remove parts of that sound, uses filters and envelopes to subtract portions of the sound. Oscillator. The VCO, voltage-controlled oscillator, is an electrical voltage-controlled oscillator. Its purpose is to generate a waveform rich in harmonics to allow effective treatment by filtering section. Each waveform has a sound personality, determined by its harmonic content. Sine wave sounds like the lowest of the samples because it is only playing the fundamental frequency or pure tone of 110 Hz. Sawtooth wave is the most complex of the basic wave shapes. The more complicated shape generates more overtones. In this case, every harmonic is present at gradually decreasing levels. Squared wave contains only odd harmonics of decreasing amplitude. The raw sound a little hollow. Triangle wave sounds somewhat higher, richer, and a bit louder because the fundamental frequency is joined by the odd harmonics, which are those frequencies 3x, 5x, 7x, etc. above the fundamental. White noise, which can be described as including all frequencies at equal levels. Filter. The VCF, voltage-controlled filter, is the filter section of a synthesizer. A filter is used to remove frequencies from the waveform so as to alter the timbre. The main filter is the low-pass filter, LPF. Low-pass filters allows the lower frequencies to pass through unaffected and filters out, or blocks out, the higher frequencies. Another common filter is the high-pass filter. It does the opposite of LPF and allows the higher frequencies to pass through unaffected and filters out, blocks out the lower frequencies. Amplifier. The VCA, voltage-controlled amplifier, S role is to amplify the signal, preamp, before output to the external amplification. By varying a voltage input, we can change the amplitude of a signal, making it quieter and louder by supplying a smaller or larger voltage as a control signal. An amplifier uses an envelope to control the overall loudness, or amplitude, of the sound over time. Envelope. There are many variations of envelopes available. However, the most common envelope has 4 parameters. This is usually called ADSR envelope: attack time, decay time, sustain level, release time. A. Attack. Just after pressing the key, the envelope opens from 0 to full. D. Decay. While the key is still pressed, the envelope drops from full to the sustain level. S. Sustain. While the key is still being pressed, the continuing envelope just remains at the sustain level. R. Release. When the key is released, the envelope then drops from the sustain level to 0. This is controlled by release time. LFO modulation is used to breathe more life into a sound and make it more expressive. A low-frequency oscillator, LFO, is a very common modulator. Basically, an LFO is an oscillator working in a range of subsonic frequencies. 0-20 Hz. It acts directly on the generator. Several settings can be varied, and the effect intensity, speed modulation, frequency, waveform used. LFO examples to simulate a vibrato effect. Similarly, a tremolo is obtained by modulating the LFO VCA, voltage-controlled amplifier, volume. reflection. Making this lesson, the topic wasn't new to me. I own synths since the 80 feet and I'm huge fan of krautrock, Tangerine Dream, Klaus Schulze, Kraftwerk and Can. I enjoyed this last assignment as all the course. Bullet. Thank you for watching.